Hey there, gang. It's Jim.
And Christy.
Good Cobus with your 1 week for one follow-up week 4. Wow, babe, I can't believe we're already in week 4.
No, such a great series. He's got such impactful information.
Yep. And this week, Paul's going to take us on a trip.
Boo.
I think his sense of humor is rubbing off on me. Actually, this is a really, really good video, gang. And again, we just did a really short clip for you here. We're going to ask you a question, give you a discussion at the end of it, but be sure and go down below in the email, click on that full-length video, watch the whole thing, download the discussion guide, and you're going to get a ton out of Tripp's long video this week. Babe, this one really kind of got my attention in that I now figure out where the war is waged. So let's go on a trip. You're supposed to say, roll it.
Rolling.
Marriage is war.
Wow.
Now, I don't mean all of those nasty little horizontal skirmishes between a husband and wife that make moments uncomfortable and tense. What I'm talking about is this, that all of that uncomfortable tension and conflict is really the fruit of a deeper war. It's only when you begin to understand that deeper war that you will gain ground in those nasty little moments that all of us experience. Now here it is. Marriage, this side of eternity, is always a war between the kingdom of God and the kingdom of self. That war isn't fought between you and your husband. That war isn't fought between you and your wife. That war is fought on the turf of your heart. That war is fought for control of your soul. Marriage is always a war between the kingdom of God and the kingdom of self.
Wow.
So true.
Woo.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that, sweetie?
Oh, I think there's so much insightfulness to that. And I think it gives us an opportunity now to see our marriage in relationship to eternity and how what we do really does matter, how our actions in our marriage, which can become mundane, and the little moments that he talks about is extremely important.
Yeah. Again, you know me, sweetheart, the more I see a prescription, more I see here's what we're going to do. Here's a process. Here's a system. Here's an answer. The better I like it. And so one of the things I love about what Tripp does here is he makes it clear that the war is not between you and I. The war is between my selfishness and what God intended for me to be. And so our question this week is, gang, as I win the war between the kingdom of God and the kingdom of my selfishness, what happens to our marriage? Mm-hmm. And babe, I think you and I know the answer to that. What happens to our marriage when we begin to win that war?
Right. It's like we oftentimes said, if you get closer to God just by the logistics of it, you draw closer to your marriage. So, good stuff.
The more I become the better version of myself, meaning the godly version of myself, the better our relationship gets. And by the way, doesn't mean we don't have problems, because we will, but it sure changes the way we go at it, right?
Right, definitely. So,
all right, gang. So again, be sure and watch the full-length video down below. Tripp's going to take this and really expand and get deeper into it. It's going to get deeper into it next week. Download that discussion guide. Take some time, invest in your marriage this week. That's what this is all about.
And remember, if you have any questions, please feel free to email us at
onenight@gracepointportland.org.
Oh.
I can't ever remember it either, babe. Don't worry about it. No big deal. All right, gang. Bye for now. See you next week.
Bye.